Hello, 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 my darlings. Thank you for joining me on A Slice of Life, A Slice of Life. If you're watching me, you know why you're watching me, because what do I talk about? Baby, I talk about super aging, getting older without getting old. And let me just say something to my seniors, to my 45, 55, 65, and 75-year-old fabulous people. They scamming out here. They are scamming, 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 and people have lost jobs and lost wages, and it's some scamming going on. Now, you know what I saw today on The View? Let me just get this scamming and this AI and all this together. I love The View. So on the day, they had Donnie and Marie. You got to be a certain age to know who that is. 45-year-olds may not know. But Donnie and Marie. And he talked about how AI was a plus for him. Like, I support AI. I'm an AI fan, all right? So in his AI conversation, he said he had AI take a picture of himself when he was younger, and he had it in some kind of way generated the picture where he's sitting in a chair. He, Donnie, the adult, is sitting next to he, Donnie, the child, when he was 12. So he put his face there. He used his grandson's body, and the AI animated where he spoke back and forth to himself. I was like, whoa, look at how this AI is moving. That was kind of eerie to me, but it's possible to be able to do something like that. And I just start thinking about AI and all this going on, and calls coming in, and and I said, you know what, let me talk to my people. Because if you don't know that number, this is how I am with the telephone. If I don't know the number, I don't answer. And it can leave me a message. Right now, you can't leave me a message, so you got to know me to get to me. But I'm saying to you, AI has a way of generating faces and generating voices to sound like your loved ones. Listen to me, my young seniors out there, my 45, 55, and 65, and 75-year-olds. This is a dangerous time we're living in. A dangerous time. And let's not fall for the okie doke. We all looking to the left, but I need you to look to the right. We're all looking up north, or looking over and above and around the DC area, but just pay attention to your home. We have to stay on our journey. I'm all about us staying on our journey. Whatever they're doing, that's fine, well and good. We listen to it, assess it, but we need to stay on our journey. And our journey includes taking care of ourselves. And we have to take care of our health and take care of our money. And how to take care of our money is to be leery and to be aware and question phone calls to come in with voices that sound like your grandkids and different ones. Now, something may come like that, but you check first. It's a grandmama. They say that's the number one scam. It's the grandmama scam. I got this from Tide, the top 5 financial scams targeting older people. Go online and find this. Go online and find this. Okay? This is important for us to know right now, because right now, if AI can reproduce a person, a hologram back in the day, but they 10 times that, they 10x'd it, okay? And so now the 5 scams, the number 1 is the grandparent scam. Now, your grandchild called you. If somebody called me sound like Gigi, I'm gonna be like, what? But I'm gonna know better. I'm already gonna know where she is. You see? So I'm saying that to say that know where your grandchildren are. And yeah, I know you know their voices there, but AI and all this high tech, which I'm a high tech woman now, I love it. But you have to be careful. You have to listen to what's going on. See, you don't take the first word. You say, okay, let me check with you, because you need to keep the communication so you can get to the police. You get the number, write all that down, then you call somebody that you know where your child is, and find your child, and then you get the police on that case, because you have to stop that kind of foolishness. You can't fall for it. And the reason why I can talk about something, because I got scammed. And I was a youngin'. I was younger. You know how old I am now, but I was in my 50s or early 60s. I thought I knew something. Scammed all day, to the point where I went and picked up the card, put the money on there. This stupid. I don't want you to do that. I don't want that to happen to you. So the grandparent scam is the number 1 scam. Then the other one is a financial service. Now, you know your bank. So they may have gotten your mail or found out something about your bank, and and they say, this is a Bank America. And you say, oh, Bank America calling me, what's the problem? And they tell you some kind of problem. You're like, First, they had to know I was at Bank of America. How did they know that? People find out all your business. You'll be surprised how much of your business is not your business anymore. Let me say that again, Reno, for the people in the back. You will be surprised how much of your business is not your business anymore. It's public, baby. It's so much public about you. You know, deny cookies and all that little small print. You know, the late Larry Vaughn used to say, they give it to you, they give it to you in big print. The print is big. The font, that's my 45-year-olds know that is font. My age group, we call it print. The print and the font is huge. Big print gives it to you. But baby, the late Larry Vaughn of the city of Atlanta used to say, but small print takes it away. That small little print at the bottom of the contract, that small little print at the bottom of the computer, that X you hit, or that something you hit that says, oh, okay. And then before you know it, you don't even know what had happened was. I'm just trying to keep us updated because I know we fly. Oh, we fly now, we fly. But we got to be cognizant while we being fly. And so the second scam I talked about, financial services, they say they call from the bank. People can find out what bank, people can find out, somebody can be at the bank with you, a scam artist. He see you at the bank, get your name. They say, hey, Dr. Thomas, when I come in the bank. And this somebody said, oh, okay, I got first part of the name, and I know she at this bank. And then they just get the rest of it. They go out and get your tag number. All this information is available. People who, see, this is what I don't understand. You got enough sense to figure all that out. You ought to have enough sense to have a legitimate business. I don't understand the issues and the finiteness that you go to and through to scam me out of my money. You could take that same finiteness and that same thoroughness and that same documentation and have a legitimate business. I don't get it, but I digress. So the financial service, they called from a mortgage company, and how I got was the debt collector. I couldn't remember. I thought I paid. I was sure I paid something. It was just a scam. So the second one is financial services. What did I say the first one was? Come on, grandparent, grandmama. It doesn't have to be grandparent. It could be your own child. The third one is tech support. Oh, one of my friends got caught with this. Lord have mercy. So you call, this right here go blank, and a number comes up. So I call the number. I said, what's going on with my screen? You know, I turn it off, plug it back in, but I got the number. I do all of the things that I know to do. Then I call the number, tech support. Tech support will take all your money. Tech support will take all your money. Not all tech support. I'm not saying all tech support. But here they're saying these scams prey upon the doubts and discomforts that many people have around computers. Let me say it again. Doubts and discomfort. Your computer not working, something not working, you're going to get on it, especially you got a project, something you've been working on, you got hooked on that computer, that's the only one you got in your house. Trust me, you can get caught. The next line says, in fact, when it comes to fraud committed against older parents, tech support scams top the list. All right, 45, 55, 65, 75. Did you hear me say top the list? The number one way to get your money, to get you out of your money. See, somebody always wants your money. You think they always want your partner, your man, your woman, your whatever. You think they always want your clothes. I wish I had that, No, baby. People want your money, your dough, Ray, and me. All right, so the next one is a government impersonation. Now, let the person say they from the IRS. You're going to stand up. You're going to stop and get that call. They might even have tapped in. Do you know what I saw the other day on the news? Maybe you saw it in the Atlanta area, because I'm in Atlanta. I don't have where I am. The scammers have a way of tapping their line into the line of a real government agency. Did you know that? It sort of come up IRS. Well, if I see IRS, I'm going to answer that call because they're not coming to my door. I need to get that call. I need to say, hello. Something needs to happen quickly because I need to know what. But number one, IRS does not call anybody. The truth of the matter is, the end of these agencies, when they really want your money, they're not going to call you. You are going to get that registered letter. And when you get a registered letter, there's a number on there. And you call that number. And then you call another number. You see, but it's so funky these days. I just don't know if we even have any kind of a system anymore that we could check, a check and balance. Because obviously, check and balances are not going on in America today. I digress. Let's go to number 5. Did I say 5? Okay. So the first one I said was grandparent, right? The second one was your what's that? The bank, and the third one was tech, and the fourth one was the government impersonation scams, and the last one is romance. Somebody said, Georgianne, why don't you get on a dating app? I said, do I look like I need to be on a dating app? I don't even know why I said it like that. That was wrong. Because what do you look like when you got to be on a dating app? Because this girl is so pretty. I'm trying to figure out, why are you on a dating app? There's some pretty folk out here on a dating app. I don't understand why you are on a dating app. And then she said, you might see some people on there you know. I was like, if I see some folk on there, I know, I'm going to call them and ask them, why y'all up here on a dating app? Especially if I see a female and a male that I know. I'm going to call them to talk. I'm going to get them off the dating and introduce them myself. But I haven't even wasted my time to go on there. Swipe here and swipe there. Let me tell you. I just won't even go there. Let me talk about where I was. A dating app. First, I said, I probably could call some people and I don't warm up cornbread, but if I had to warm up cornbread, but do you know my warm up cornbread story? Let me get off of this for a second. Since we're on romance, let me just get to that. See, I love cornbread. My mother-in-law made the best cornbread. My daughter now making some good cornbread. But I mean good cornbread, that kind to be in the black skillet. You all don't know nothing about that black skillet cornbread. That kind you can put syrup over it. Oh my God, it's so good. You pour syrup over the cornbread. Y'all don't know nothing about that. All right, so let's get this cornbread, a hunk of cornbread. That's so good when it come out. Now the next day, you got some cornbread left over. So you try to warm that cornbread up. Don't taste the same. It's the same thing with romance. It's hard for me to warm up cornbread. Once we done said adios, we done. We're not together anymore. Kind of warming that up, because you kind of remember why you left. You kind of remember why you're not together. So, but I don't understand. Uh, 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 it's always somebody out here. It's always somebody trying to get with you. What's this thing right here anyway? They got a romance scam. Here it is right here. Let me show it to you. A romance scam. What the heck? I wish I would know one of y'all got a romance scam. I'm going to come whoop you myself. I'm going to send you to the yard and get that switch. Y'all remember that? Got to be a certain age to know that. Okay, as more people turn to online dating, con artists are seizing the opportunity. How close can I put that for you to read it? Don't be foolish. As more people turn to online dating, con artists are seizing the opportunity. Romance scammers create what? Fake social media. Talking about fake news. They got fake social media out here, baby. Let me tell you. That brother in the church looking at you, and you know that. You're going to go over here on social media. Somebody at the grocery store. Not saying it's in the better, but at least you see them. You see they real. Somebody at the bingo, somebody, it's always somebody. It's always somebody for somebody. When you tell me there's nobody, you don't, they right under your nose, you don't even know it. I never believed in that. You really want somebody, then just say it and go on about your business and they'll come. I just promise you they'll come from somewhere. They'll just pop out. They'll just drop down somewhere. I just believe that. You got to believe, just like you believe everything else. But babies, stay away from this. Let me just recapitulate, because I can't take that one right there. That one got me. So here, let me start from where I want you to go. Where I want you to go. So I want you to know that Georgianne didn't come up with this herself, although where did I get my inspiration was from The View today. And I went here And that's where I got all this from. I don't have my little piece of paper. You know I got a little piece of paper. Want to be Georgian, but I have a little piece of paper. Anyway, that's why I get the AI Donnie Marie AI stuff. You have to be careful about it, but I love it. But you have to be careful how it's being used. You know, it's not the AI. It's like for instance, numbers don't lie. Numbers do not lie. Numbers do not lie. Numbers do not lie. It's the manipulation of the numbers that lie. It's how the numbers are being manipulated by someone, something that make them lie. But in principle, numbers don't lie. All right, so it's this right here, the grandparent scam. You don't want that to happen to you. The financial services scam. You definitely don't, let caller ID do answer all your calls. The tech support scam. If it's broken, go find somebody else before you start giving them all the information, especially when they say, what's your password? Red flag. Don't give anybody your password. That's number 3. Number 4, I, R, and S. They're not calling you. And especially now, they don't have any jobs up there. They're all gone somewhere. They're all at home. And then the romance scam. Now, in this same article, briefly, they have some popular scams targeting older adults. That's 45, 55, 65, and 75 plus. The sweepstakes. You want a sweepstake, hang up. A robocall and phone scams, hang up. A business imposter phone, the FTT, the FCC, hang up. I'm an investor. This is an investment call, hang up. Okay, just hang up the phone. Medicare, now you know that'll get you in the front. This is Medicare. This the health care, hang up. Internet and email fraud, watch your email, hang up, don't open it. Don't open it. I'm just trying to help us because, baby, it's a new day out here. You know, I got a song called It's a New Day. You know I sing. You know my music's on Amazon. Okay. All right. That music, Spotify, iTunes. I digress. Listen to me. We have to do what? This whole show is about super aging. How are we going to get older without getting old when they took our money? How are we going to get older without getting old when all our money is gone and we're worried and we don't have our retirement money anymore? We don't have our pension money anymore. We don't have money to keep us going anymore. How are we going to get this when this foolishness is going on? All right? I need for you to pay attention to this because we need to stay here and not here. And I felt today, somebody was just telling me, you need to just get on this because people are losing their jobs. People are losing their jobs, they're getting laid off, fired, walking away, all kinds of stuff going on. And so some of them, I'm not saying anybody will go to scamming, but I need you to hold on to what you got. Your last check, your last few dollars, your last saving. People are coming after everything. This is a mean world, baby. It's a mean world out here. And we have to stay vigilant. So do I have a solution? I'm glad you asked. You asked the right somebody. I call it the safety circle. That's what I call it. The safety circle. Do you have a safety circle? So what's a safety circle, Georgianne? Thanks for asking. A safety circle are the people you're going to call before you turn over any money, before you go anywhere and get any bank card, before you tell anybody anything, you're going to call your safety circle. You can say, all right, give me your number, baby. Let me call you back. Hang up. You call your safety circle. That's a child, a grandchild, a cousin, a mother, an uncle, or some person you trust, that you trust now, and you talk to them about what, and they're going to tell you, no, don't do that. Don't do that. The same way they said, Gigi missing. I'm going to go to my safety circle. Can we all agree to form a safety circle? It's like a call tree. Back in the day when the Divine Nine, before we had internet, when now we had call trees. and you got certain numbers together and you called everybody and took the information, you passed it out. It's the same way now. Baby, it's not a call tree, it's a safety circle. Please, please, for me. You know what? You know I love you. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Let me hear it. It's called what? I can't hear you. Are you gonna put it in the comments? Are you gonna subscribe? Are you gonna tell people to listen to Jordan as she works towards making a better life for all of us? Because I am the senior. See, y'all can't. You can laugh at my age all day, but you got to get to my age. You say, ooh, 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 ooh. Turn up your nose all day, baby. You got to get to my age. You in your 40s, you want to get to my age. You in your 60s, you want to get to my age and look this good. You in your 70s, you close too, but you ain't made it yet. You got to get to my age. You know, I got a whole bunch of folks talk about how old somebody is. When you talk about how old somebody is, you just keep cutting off how long you going to be on this earth. You need to celebrate all of us of a certain age, because you got to get to our age, because God has allowed us to make this age, and you want God to allow you. He gives you 10 plus, what is it, 70. But when you get over here in 80, you know he loves me dearly. 80, once you get the 8 and the 0, and you know what I'm saying? You got to get to my age. And to get to my age, we need to do what? We need to super age. But the one thing we don't need to do, we don't need to lose the few coins that we have by this foolishness. This is why I'm doing it. To make sure we remember. And this is for every country. You think they're just doing it in the United States? Maybe they're doing it all over the world. This kind of foolishness is all over the world. I don't want it to happen to you. Because I need you to know one thing. What's that one thing you know about me? Besides I look good, I feel good, and I smell good, is that I love you. And you can't do anything about it.